What? Excuse me, Monique?
Let me just open by saying, I could care less than about what you think.
And when I heard you go on the air and you said, my sister done burnt too many bridges, and there's nothing I can do for her now. Steve, do you know how hurt I was? I've never met so many cowards in our black men in show business. I've never met so many black men that have no goddamn backbone.
I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking fools. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley. I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking fools.
People say, why didn't you talk to him privately? I gave him the opportunity to do that. My texts and my calls went unanswered and
I've never encountered such a large number of individuals lacking courage, particularly among black men in the entertainment industry. I've never met so many black men who appear to lack resilience. I provided them with everything they needed to confront these challenges. Excuse me, let me start by saying that I couldn't care less about Steve. When I heard him on the air saying that my sister had burned too many bridges and there was nothing he could do for her now, I was deeply hurt. Steve, do you know how hurtful that was? People ask why I didn't talk to him privately, but I offered him that opportunity, and my texts and calls went unanswered. While Steve Harvey has transformed his image into someone you turn to for relationship and friendship advice, recent events have made people in the industry see him in a different light. Monique exposed this by calling out the celebrity host for going against the very message he had been preaching. According to Monique, her experience with Harvey as her supposed brother was far from supportive. It seems he prioritized financial gain over her well-being. It's shocking because we all viewed Steve Harvey as an advocate for the black community, but it appears he may be nothing more than a coward. Monique is now sharing her story, revealing a rocky relationship between them. Someone in the room commented, "It's a shame Steve Harvey would meet with Donald Trump." Over the years, Monique has faced numerous challenges in the entertainment industry. She has been vocal about her struggles with people in her line of work, including someone she thought was on her side, Steve Harvey. Whether through her comedy shows or interviews, Monique has always been ready to confront challenges. However, her issues with Steve Harvey have reached a different level, as she believed he had her best interests at heart. To her surprise, the celebrity TV host chose his personal interests over her, leading her to confront him openly. It all began when Monique found herself in a difficult situation with fellow comedian D.L. Hughley. After sharing the bill at a show in Detroit, a contract dispute between Monique and D.L. Hughley escalated into a feud. Monique claimed she was supposed to be the headliner of the show and that Hughley refused to perform if he wasn't in the headlining slot. According to Monique, the contract explicitly stated that she was the headliner. She mocked Hughley and Steve Harvey during her performance, and the feud continued on social media. After both Monique and Hughley shared various paperwork related to the Detroit show on Instagram, Steve Harvey decided to intervene a month into the feud. During a discussion on his morning show, Harvey expressed his belief that the primary goal of a stand-up show should be to entertain the audience. He speculated about what might have happened behind the scenes that led to the disagreement between Monique and Hughley. Harvey stated that he had been told he was headlining, but that was incorrect information, as Hughley had posted the contract online. Monique and her husband, Sidney Hicks, also shared an hour-long video on Instagram discussing the feud and larger issues within the industry. Monique disputed Hughley's claims that the audience didn't enjoy her performance and stated that the audience gave her standing ovations. However, the feud didn't end there, as Steve Harvey and Monique later had a sit-down discussion on Harvey's TV show to address their problems. During the interview, Monique claimed she had been shut out of Hollywood after winning an Academy Award in 2010, and she felt betrayed by Harvey's public criticism without prior communication. The feud highlighted Monique's struggles in Hollywood, including her refusal to campaign for an Oscar-winning role in Precious and her call for a Netflix boycott over gender and color bias. Monique expressed her frustration with Harvey and other prominent African Americans in Hollywood for not standing by her publicly during these challenges.
Return.